Pozdravujem vás z HRAtislavy, nášho krásneho, veľkého, úžasného sviatku spoločenských hier. A tieto vysielania, tento maratón živých vstupov robíme pre vás, ktorým sa nepodarí tak ľahko prísť sem alebo vôbec. A aby ste sa mohli prísť zahrať a poobdivovať všelijaké novinky a starinky a nechať sa naučiť krásne nové hry. Zároveň ale niektoré z týchto vstupov sa nevenujú vydavateľom a ich hrám, ale nejakým vzácnym hosťom. A nejaký už sme mali, nejakých ešte mať budeme, ale teraz aktuálny vzácny hosť je taký, čo ma veľmi potešil, lebo keď som ho navštívil v Esene, v jeho stánku, tak aj s jeho manželkou Mary, mám ich nesmierne rád, skvelí, zlatí ľudia, tak som mu rozprával o HRAtislave, lebo oni poznajú trošku to, čo robíme. A oni ma prekvapili tým, že povedali, však my by sme aj prišli. A ja som im neveril. Ignacy mi nerozumie, ale I didn't believe you really that you would come. A zrazu si predstavte, že sa mi ozvali a povedali, že naozaj plánujú cestu sem, takže vyrazili skôr na takú súkromnú cestu, že pozrieť si Bratislavu, ale stráviť čas aj tuto s nami a s hrami. Takže toto je Ignacy.
Hello.
Ignacy Trzewiczek. Dobre som to vyslovil?
Very good, yeah.
A ja sa budem musieť prepnúť do angličtiny, aby sme si rozumeli. Takže tí z vás, ktorí nehovoríte po anglicky, budete trošku trpieť, ale dúfam, že zvládnete našu poľsko-slovenskú angličtinu. So, Ignacy, I'm really glad to see you here at my home place.
I'm very happy to be here.
I haven't been at your home place.
Okay.
We've met only in Essen and other international.
So now you are invited to come.
Now I really should plan it to come. Lenka came. Some people who like you and respect you are coming and trying to see a glimpse of you. You are most known as an author of a bunch of games, and also known as somebody who started portal, vydavateľstvo,
Yes.
the publishing house portal. Our history together goes to very early days of Czech Games Edition and Portal, because the booths in Essen were together, one to each other, and we just chatted through some breaks and were cheering for each other. Yeah. So that was really great, and since then I really like to watch your journey. You are author of good bunch of spectacular and beautiful games. Many are localized into Czech and Slovak language.
Yep.
Well, Czech, but sold in Slovakia and Czech as well. Some are sold out. Imperial Settlers are, I don't know how it's their condition, but they were quite spread and their expansions. But what is still available is Vládcové severu, Detective. Not many people know this game, detective game, but not many would connect it to you. So this is the author of Detective,
autor
of Detective, and also something what I call a variation is Duna.
Yes, Duna, Batman, Vienna Connection, many.
Hey, and then this is a novelty which you brought to us in English, but it's been localized by Blackfire, and it will be available in Czech localization as well. It had some international launch. I saw you showing off a bunch of localizations.
Yes, we do 12 editions.
12, okay.
12 editions, and Czech is one of these editions. So different markets are opening release of this game right now. So French is already released, Spanish, like all the markets are starting. So I don't know when exactly your edition will come. But I already have my box, so I know it is produced. I have my, designer copy.
I've seen the picture and I believe you.
So designer copy is on my desk already, so I guess it will be released this year or early next year.
The Imperial Miners are like a more friendly or easier version of Imperial Settlers, isn't it?
Yes. We received a prototype 2 years ago. We liked the game, and the game had a completely different theme, completely different setting. But the genre was engine building games, and Imperial Settlers and Empires of the North are engine building games. And we said to the designer, we like the prototype. Would you mind if we change it and make it to our family of games, Imperial Settlers? He was very happy to do that. So we took the prototype, we changed the whole
So
theme,
you
we
just
changed
adjusted it to the
yes, and
the
we
themes.
made it to this family of engine building games. So if you like to have the card game in which you are building your tableau, your combo, synergies between cards, this is your card game. This one is the easiest from the 3 games. So this is the easiest one. Then there's Imperial Settlers, and then there's Empires of the North.
How long does it take to play a?
40 minutes, half an hour.
So it's quite dynamic.
It's very, very quick, very smart, because designer made it possible that all players play at once, all together. So there's round 1, everybody plays a card. Round 2, everybody plays a card. So there is no downtime whatsoever, and that's why you can make a engine building decisions, your combos, your synergies, but without downtime. Suddenly you play only half an hour.
And how about the interaction?
Not much. You are making your combos, your interactions, like in every Euro game. You are making a ton of points, and you don't care what they are other doing.
Just to beat them.
Yeah.
I really like some of the approach. For example, like the detective has. Or do you work on something which would go into similar direction as the detective?
At this point, we are working on a gift for our fans for the Christmas. It will be a free case to download
so
from
like a little expansion.
Yes, as a PDF for the Christmas gift. So this is what my team is working right now.
They can find it on the portal website.
Yeah. And then I think we'll take a little bit of a break because for Detective we released the Detective Season 1, Vienna Connection, Dune, Batman. There's more than 30 cases already.
Okay.
So this is like, in terms of the creating plots, and witnesses, there's like 30 novels.
You
like,
feel sponged.
Yeah. So at this point, when we talk with our team, they say, let's do something else than new case for detective. So we decided that we'll finish this year with this free gift for our fans, and then for sure 1 year break from the new.
Okay.
Because this, like, we would put out 30 novels. This is insane.
Yeah. But you deserve it. But it's great piece of work. What is your favorite game out of your games? I have a suspicion that it would be 51st State, but you correct me if it's not.
It's very difficult question. Like, I love Detective because my roots are in role-playing games, so this is like a role-playing game session. I love Robinson because it was the first game that made me famous.
Oh, we didn't mention Robinson Crusoe. Ten je aj preložený do češtiny a slovenčiny, ja myslím češtiny, je lokalizovaný a teraz tá nová edícia, tá reedícia vlastne tiež bude zase dostupná, ale až trochu neskôr, je posunuté to vydanie, ale dočkáme sa znovu Robinsona Crusoe. To je práve taká tá dobrodružná hra, kde v koži Robinsona vlastne musíte prežiť.
Technically yes.
To je tá hlavná vec, áno. Takže vlastne Ignacy, I stopped you where you were explaining
Robinson,
that you like Robinson because that made you known.
The first big game for me, 51st State, another story. This was the first game I really play tested a lot with my wife, which was very cool and new experience.
Mary is here,
Mary is here somewhere shopping something like. So it was a great time to play test a lot at home with my wife. So with each game, it's like with the kids. Yes, every kid has something different, and you love them all, obviously.
Oh, so, you had the fun thing, the family thing, the rattle battle.
Yeah, the family game rattle battle. Grab the Ludo and you just throw the dice and see what happens. So I, especially at the very beginning of my career as a designer, I was confusing my early fans because I did Stronghold, epic game about the siege of the castle.
For 2 people.
Yes, I will buy the games of this dude, but then the next year I do an economy game about the pret-a-porter, about the fashion. So they say, what the hell? And then I do 51st State, which is a card game about the Hiroshima world. So they were very confused.
In this sense, you remind me of another of my favorite people, and that's Vlad Chvatil.
Yeah, exactly. Party games, today's ages. So at the beginning of my career, people were super confused. What this guy is trying to do? I was just looking for great games and designing them. So I created a ton of very different games, and I like each of them a little bit for different things, right?
So it's like asking which kid is your favorite?
It's difficult.
Depends on circumstances. And how to use them. Cool. Ahoj. Líška, áno. Ahoj, Líška naživo. Vlka, neviem, kde je vlk.
Ale bol si
videl som vlka. To sú takí zlatí ľudia. These are people who are doing great songs and stories, blogs for kids.
Awesome.
So they're really great, and they love board games. So they post different games in their videos and just try to impart them as a part of the thing.
Very cool.
Cool. So okay, you had a walk here around HRAtislava. How do you like it?
I like it
and
a lot.
think twice.
No, I like it a lot. Right after this interview, when I find my wife, we go to see the castle because we didn't manage yesterday.
Cool. Yeah.
So the castle is our last part, but yesterday we visited, I think it was old city, I don't know how you call it, but it was like old streets, narrow streets, lots of pubs.
Bratislava has smaller center.
I loved it. The only official complaint, at some point it started raining, so we had to run to the hotel, back to the hotel. But it was beautiful, and now I'm looking forward to see a castle. And the game store, absolutely insane. Like, I'm seriously...
You like it?
It's...
I'm glad to hear this.
It's bright, it's a beautiful layout, it's easy to get to each of the games, so you can walk casually and see what's good for me.
That was the design. We said that it should feel welcoming and open space.
Yes, you don't feel the pressure, you go to this shelf, to this shelf, here you have logical games, here you have family games, like... I absolutely love it. This is a perfect store in terms of how average person, he can just walk here and see, oh, that's interesting. And he just browses and looks, and then you have your stuff. They asked me a couple of times, they need to help me. I said, no, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, it's I'm super serious. Perfect store for promoting our games, to promoting our hobby.
Cool. I'm really thankful to hear that, of course.
Yeah, I'm seriously.
It's like a baby of ours. So
it looks
the birth wasn't really easy of this one, so it cost lots of energy and stuff. And also we designed the playroom so that the big focus is on the playroom, on the experience people can have. So that's important for us. Tam je vlk. The vlk, ktorého hľadali. Good. I'm a little bit running off like ideas where to move because if people know you, we could chat about stuff, because I know you have I was really thankful for your attitude towards even the things around us in the world, not just in the gaming scene. We honestly had some complaints and difficulties because of our stand towards Ukraine and other even throughout the Corona crisis and stuff. And we wanted just to be solid people amidst of these things, even if it's not related directly to the gaming thing. And I saw your support to some of these things.
Yes.
So I was really thankful. I want to tell you publicly that I've seen it and that I really appreciate it, because I know it's not easy when it comes to considering business, for example. Because we, for example, skipped some of the opportunities we had just because we couldn't morally stand it, and it's not always easy decisions. So my head's down for Portal in general. How big is your team in Portal?
At this point, we have 34, 35 people.
Oh, it's much bigger than I thought.
So for interesting fact for you who watch. You guys know Portal Games that we release this game, so you see us that we do 2 or 3 games a year. Yes, as a publisher. We do like 40 games in Poland because we do.
So you are a distributor and a localizer.
We are second biggest publisher in Poland for
so
Polish
after
market.
Rebel,
after Asmodee, yes, after Asmodee. So Asmodee and then we.
Okay.
So we do a ton of games. So that's why we have a huge team of translators, layout guys, marketing team, sales, etc.
And you do bunch of hardcore games, like
we are experts. Yes,
we check that the folks in the box.
Yes, we do expert games. So if you think about any gamer's game, it's more likely published by Portal Games in Poland. We do Mage Knight, we do Clash of Cultures, we do Food Chain Magnet, we do Root,
we do big boxes as well.
We do Blood Rage and Ankh and Rising Sun.
And do you do also family games, or you focus much more on
We tried a couple of times. There is family games that we loved, and we failed each time.
Like business-wise?
Yeah. We cannot market them, we cannot distribute them.
Maybe just the fan base is already linked.
And our fans look for the new Simon game. They look for the new Leather Games game. And they don't care about some new family game. So we stopped that. It makes no sense. Basically, we are doing bad service to these games by not selling them in the right number. So we said
you rather let others do the job. Okay, so you have the whole studio localizing the stuff. Plus, you have a bunch of guys probably working on a prototype, so we have finalizing.
So in our development team, we have 4 people, and these people who create these games that we release for SN and for Gen, etc. But the rest, 30 people, is just localization for the Polish market.
Okay, and the whole marketing and just wholesale and taking care of the games and stuff. Cool. Oh, I see some fans are coming in, trying to force you to signing some of the copies.
Very cool.
Thank you very much. Is there something you would like to tell, because the people from Czech and Slovakia would be the ones watching this video?
Guys, visit Bratislava and visit this store. It's freaking amazing. Buy some games and have fun and have a great weekend. That's my message.
I didn't force him to say these things.
No, come on.
Thank you very much for your time. I hope you will still have fun, and I need to still digest the fact that you have come.
I told you I'm coming.
I'm fan and a friend, so it was really special to me. And also that Mary
is Summer, yes.
Mary, jeho žena, je úplne skvelá ženská, taká, že je aj milá a veľmi príjemná a zároveň vie byť taká mocná žena. A má strašne rada čokoládu. Takže keby ste niekedy išli do SN a chceli sa zalíškať v stánku portálu, tak vám radím doneste nejakú fakt fajnú čokoládku. Určite to ocenia. A tu, keď ich zbadáte ešte na HRAtislave a náhodou to niekto pozeráte, tak ich môžete pozvať na kávičku alebo na čokoládu, kto vie. Možno si dajú.